She shot her minister husband to death. Now she wants her kids back. Mary Winkler locked in a bitter fight with her former in-laws over custody of her 3 daughters. She served 5 months in prison after she was convicted in her husband's death. Now Winkler is to appear on the Oprah show telling her story. Is that in the best interests of the children? Let's talk about it with family lawyer and defense attorney Sharon Liko and former prosecutor Wendy Murphy, author of the book And Justice for Some, an expose of the lawyers and judges who let dangerous criminals go free. Welcome to both of you.
Good to be here, John.
All right, Sharon, so does the fact that she killed her husband, whether it was manslaughter or whatever, I mean, that's what the jury found, manslaughter, does that automatically preclude her from winning back custody of her kids?
No, it doesn't. The court has to determine what's in the best interest of the kids. And she was a classic case of an abused woman. People don't understand the domestic violence cycle. I think her opportunity to appear on Oprah may open up the public conscience, because it appears that unless there's a celebrity case or some infamous situation, the public doesn't hear it, doesn't get it. So this may make the case loud and clear for abused women. She was a helpless, dependent, financially dependent woman who lived with her husband, who was a preacher, and 3 kids. Where was she going to go? How was she going to get there? The church itself was fundamentalist and preached that she needed to stay with her husband. This woman didn't have any options.
Well, but Wendy, the option that she turned to was shooting her husband in the back. Does that allow her to get her kids back?
Look, there are a ton of options short of murder, and let's not go overboard. I represent battered women all the time. I understand sometimes they feel trapped, but they've got to choose things other than taking human life, especially when the life that they're taking is the father of their 3 children. It doesn't excuse anything at all. But to make matters worse, she's going to go on Oprah and talk about the fact that she killed her children's father. They've got to live the rest of their lives with this hanging over their head, too. She should shut up. She should be thanking her lucky stars that she's not behind bars and not making a spectacle of herself. Did we not learn anything from O.J.'s book debacle, that this is bad for children?
Then your issue is with Oprah. Why don't you complain to Oprah that she shouldn't be airing something like this?
But
the producers invited her on.
You know it's going to get big ratings on Oprah. But listen, Sharon, you know, the judge was asked to prevent her from appearing on Oprah. That's what the in-laws wanted. The judge said no. Does that indicate that he would lean toward giving her back custody of the kids?
That doesn't lean towards anything. Basically, he can't restrict her constitutional right to free speech. What the judge did was not allow her to leave the state, which would have been a probation violation. So it's just a strict by-the-book judgment. It
would be a little weird, Wendy, to, you know, listen to dinner table conversation if she gets the daughters back, you know, over the next how many years. You know, where's Daddy? Well, sorry, I shot him, girls.
Yeah, right. I mean,
maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What about his parents?
Wendy, go ahead. Let's start with Wendy first.
Let's focus on the kids for a minute, okay? First of all, O.J. did set the bar rather low in terms of who gets to have custody of their kids after they kill their spouse. But think about the kids for a minute. She's got 3 little girls. They're going to come home from school and she's going to say, "How was your day at school today, dear?" And, "Oh, about Dad. Let me just explain. So I shot him in the back because," I mean, I cannot imagine how much torture these children are going to have to go through the rest of their lives living under the same roof with a woman who really slaughtered their daddy.
All right, Sharon, quickly. Sharon, go ahead.
That's really over-dramatizing. You think that not being on Oprah is somehow going to protect these kids? They're not going to hear about it? Oprah's the big end-all? Of course not. These kids are going to grow up with it? No. You have a woman who's being abused, who felt she had no options. What about this guy?
She's lucky she got
double-checking him?
She's lucky she got manslaughter.
He's supposed to be an icon to the public.
Let's not let her
destroy the lives of her 3 children. And there he is, physically abusing, sexually abusing.
We're going to have to end it here.
Of her 3 children.
Sharon Liko and Wendy Murphy, thank you both. We will keep viewers updated on what happens in the judge's decision. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.